I mean, complete Ninja is like 150 bucks anyway.
So I think a card is probably 6.
Right.
You
So
grade it, you got a little bit more, maybe 750.
yeah.
I had 1,000 on it, but I won't get that.
Froggy flips.
Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Anthony. So when I look ahead at the forecast, I'm seeing temperatures predicted like in the mid 50s. And in Indiana speak, that means garage sale season is right around the corner. I'm guessing 2 or 3 weeks I'll start seeing them pop up everywhere. On a personal level, one thing that I've been wanting to do before that happens is I want to go through all of the vintage Masters of the Universe stuff that I've collected over like the last year or so and decide what I want to keep, what I want to sell, basically define what I want my collection to be. Believe it or not, I don't want to just be like surrounded by Masters of the Universe. I want a nice, simple, clean collection, and I want to sell the rest of it off. So the other day, I got a message from my buddy Lucas, who all of you know as the guy that runs the Facebook group Hilltop Toys. He recently scored a pretty amazing, pretty clean, almost complete with lots of doubles, original Masters of the Universe collection. And he kind of sent me some pictures of it and asked me what I wanted before he went through with selling the rest of it. So that gave me kind of the perfect opportunity to start going through my collection, see what I wanted to do, and see what my goals were. So after lots of sorting and lots of thinking, I decided that I wanted my collection to be completely vintage, like the 1981 through I think 1987 line. I want it to be figure focused, meaning I don't care about all of the vehicles or the buildings, the castles, as far as what I want to keep. A lot of that stuff just takes up too much room. I've accumulated quite a bit of that stuff, which I'll be selling off probably on Whatnot pretty soon. But ultimately what my goal would be is to have one of each complete figure as clean as possible. And basically when I stumble upon a figure that I already have complete, if the new one's in better condition, I'll replace it and sell the old one, or if it's not in better condition, I'll sell the new one. Now to actually complete the line that way, we'd be looking at quite a bit of value. There's plenty of complete figures that kind of lay in that like $20 to $50 range complete. There's several more that kind of get up into the $100, $200, $300, even $400 range. And then there's a handful of figures that if you can find them, they're probably going to be up in the thousands because they were only released overseas. We're talking like your Laser Power He-Man, your Laser Light Skeletor, stuff like that. And I may never get my hands on some of those very high-end figures like that. Just kind of having that in the back of my mind, like something to hunt for, something to look for, like when I'm buying these collections. It just kind of keeps it fun. So one thing I did, I went to Amazon and I bought 6 of these acrylic cases. They have like little stair steps in them, so there's basically 2 rows. I'm guessing each one should hold somewhere between like 6 and 8 figures a piece. And I just think that'll be a really clean looking display for the way I want to collect. So before I sent Lucas my list, I started going through a bunch of the stuff I had, trying to see what was complete, what wasn't. And I do have quite a decent pile already going with the stuff that I have complete, like this Rattler, Merman, Fisto, King Hiss, Spikor, Mantenna, Orko, almost complete, Modulok complete, Clawful, Tila, just missing her staff. I'm actually getting one of those from Lucas. Triclops, we got Prince Adam down there. A few weeks ago, Lucas put me in touch with his friend Matthew, who also runs the Facebook group Hilltop Toys along with Lucas. And Matthew had a very incredible Motu collection. That's primarily what he deals in and what he collects. So I did go over to Matthew's house, and unfortunately the footage I took there got corrupted, so I wasn't able to make a video, which is a shame because it was pretty impressive there. But he did give me a great deal on a few figures that I was missing. Original He-Man, very clean, complete with all accessories. The original Skeletor, also very clean with all accessories. And then he sent me what is probably my highest end figure at this point, which is this vintage Scareglow, the glow-in-the-dark ghost of Skeletor. Absolutely complete. His cape does have a little fading to the purple. In my opinion, isn't that big of a deal. But generally, this is about a $300 to $400 figure. This little accessory can sell for over $100 on its own. The cape can sell for over $100 on its own. I've seen legs sell for like 50 or 60 bucks. And then he also gave me a great deal on these, like 60 on the He-Man, 60 on the Skeletor, and 280 on the Scareglow, which for these figures, I think is well under market value. Now, the last thing I'll mention before we head out to meet up with Lucas, there's lots of variance when it comes to figures. Lots of like just little paint issues that can make the figure worth like 5 times as much. I'm not going to concern myself with variants. However, one thing I do want to keep an eye out for are carded figures. If I come across carded figures for a decent price while I'm out, I will absolutely pick those up as well, as long as they're from that 1981 to 1987 kind of original run. And this was one other thing I bought from Matthew. It's a carded Stone Dar. It's not in great condition by any means, but the bubble is still sealed on there. The graphics still look cool, in my opinion, just with some little rips. It's in this nice mock case here. It charged me 50 bucks for this right here, and I was certainly happy to pay that just to have this be my first kind of carded figure from that original line. So I made Lucas a list. He shot me a great price. So we're going to head over to what I like to call the Hilltop Toys headquarters and go pick up our cool stuff from Lucas. I want to give a shout out to Current for sponsoring today's video. Current is the future of banking, entirely on your phone with a mobile app and a debit card. Current launched a brand new feature called Interest with a 4% APY. That's 60 times the national average. 4%, that is crazy. 4% more than anyone else. And Current is helping me give away $1,000 to my viewers. 4 random people that download the app and use my promo code Froggy will receive $250 loaded directly onto their account. So go download the app and use my code Froggy so you don't miss out on 4%. Signing up is quick, it's easy, and it's convenient. And you can do so much right inside the app. You can send and receive money, you can sign up for direct deposit, and you can even set up your savings pods to start earning that 4% APY. Once you download the app, don't forget to use my promo code Froggy for a chance to have $250 loaded directly onto your account. Thank you again to Current, the future of mobile banking. What's up, man? I think this is the first time ever I didn't miss your driveway.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think I've missed it every time.
You should know by now, right? Frequent flyer, man.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Thank you for holding these for me.
Yeah. Your stuff is over there in the corner in the priority box on the table there.
Oh, okay.
Trying to sort it.
Man, those are a pain.
They're awesome, man, but man, there's a lot of shakes and a lot of damages.
Do you actually like do all the transforming and stuff too on them just to make sure, or do you just kind
It
of?
looks like I should. I don't. But if it's decent shape and it helps it sell, it does. So.
Yeah.
Like this one takes batteries. That works. It's worth a lot more. That's an expensive one.
I got some sound waves.
Shockwave.
Did you sell the Megatrons yet?
I have this.
That is so cool.
I sold this. This is a complete one aside from the little weapon for it.
Yeah.
But that's the base figure there. So this one's going to Portugal.
It's so
And
cool.
that one's sold over. I think they put repro stickers on it.
Mhm.
Way too clean.
It's very clean.
But those are still sweet, man. But these are all included in that Motu lot, and he just kind of threw it in. Eh?
Oh, really?
There's a ton of value here, man. But
Was that here in town?
that was in Lexington.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you went far for that. Snake is.
So not a bad drive, but not like next door.
Yeah. Man, these are clean.
Yeah, they're nice sets.
Very cool. Very cool.
That's what you picked out before, plus the Star Wars. There's
Right, yeah.
I think I've added a figure or two in here since we've even talked.
Oh, cool.
I didn't change the price any.
I don't even know why I'm buying these. I'm just, you know, like as I see them, I buy them because, I don't know, maybe someday.
Yeah. No, they're good to fish through for mittens, man. For
Right.
sure. And then these, I thought you might want them. They're
Oh,
all
sweet.
Series 1. I didn't include those in the price, so we can pour those before you can have them.
Okay.
Feel free to look at them if you want. There was other later generation stuff that's not Australia, so.
Yeah, I'll take these two.
Okay.
Very cool. So, $4.90.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then whatever else you
Yeah,
want to keep going. I was going to say for more money, but you're usually pretty good about that. So. We
Yeah,
got
this
this,
is-
this. Those are the expensive.
Yeah.
This is not the expensive one. These are. This is.
It's so cool being
These are
graded.
not on Facebook or anything yet. That's the graded piece.
How'd you sell that laser power? Like, was that locally?
To a regular collector friend of mine.
That's awesome.
He lives in Chicago.
I can't afford this one, but what's the price?
And I can't even find a comp on
Yeah.
it. I mean, let's see.
I mean, complete Ninja is like 150
Yeah.
bucks anyway.
So I think a card is probably $6.
Right,
You
so-
grade it, you got a little bit more, maybe $7.50.
Yeah.
I had 1,000 on it, but I won't get that. I mean, that's just for 75. I mean, if it was a 90, it'd be different. But
why is it so low?
so for mock collectors,
yeah.
Well, this is an exterior plastic. This just comes off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. It's got to be this. Maybe
yeah, like those corners, maybe.
Corners are rough.
I guess there's a little bit of bending right there. Not bad though.
Yeah, that's just a bubble pulling the card over time. You can look it up. I mean, it's got subgrades, so C is card, B is bubble, and F is figure. So it says the figure is perfect at 90. The bubble's an 85, so the card's where you get all the downgrading at 75. Right. So it's got to be card problems.
That's
back,
nice.
It's got a little dust on it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to display, I mean, it's ready to rock.
Yeah, it's really
cool. Like 500 range, 500 range. This is more because it's the Euro box and it's really nice.
Yeah.
Really clear. The planks is expensive. I got this for 150. It's got a busted bubble. The Stratus box can be really expensive because he's an 8-pack figure. This is not an 8-pack, but he's an original 8. This is a $500 piece. Also another Euro box that's sealed. This is sealed 200. Wow. If you wanted a few of them, I'd make you a deal on them.
Okay.
I want to move them and not ship them.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, okay, there's the ones that you have listed, aren't they?
Yeah, those are all up for grabs. They're all good except this guy's got a foot through the bubble.
Yeah, Rattler looks pretty good though.
He's very clean, very clear. He had him for like 220 or so. This is a yellow gear variant, which is a sealed variant, which is kind of cool. This gear's never yellow.
Oh, that's nice.
Custom Wonder Breads. You have things over there. We can lay those out somewhere.
Oh, okay.
You want a discount Wonder Breads? Got a couple decent ones there.
Like they're actual Wonder Breads, but they're
made to look
right.
like
Okay.
They're fake. They're custom.
That one's cool.
But for like $40 compared to $1,400.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
People go for it. Those are actually pretty well done. The guy I bought the set from, he did all that paintwork himself, and he was pretty good. He'd even touched up a few of the figures I noticed.
Oh really?
Them, yeah.
That's really cool. I at least finally know where I'm going with my collecting, so I can start like inventorying and making a list, and then, you know.
Sounds like you're going pretty high end.
Some things I'm sure I'll never get. Like I'll probably never get a laser power or a.
Yeah, you said $400. This lady's about $1,600.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good luck finding accessories even in this country. Most guys actually pursue the repros on those because they're 15% of the cost. A couple $100 you can get the whole set, and it works and everything.
All right, gotta buy them when you see them.
I agree.
All right, so 450, 550, 600, 640. Is that right? 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 6, 20, 40. Awesome, dude.
Thank you. I underestimated the time it would take me on this guy's collection.
Oh, really?
It was like, I counted it up, it was about 400 pieces.
Wow.
It's like to look it up and to list it and to verify it and then to ship it. It's like, it's taking me, I'm on week 2 right now. And I'm just now getting through Transformers.
Yeah, you sent me those pictures when you first got it, and like, my heart was racing, like.
You know, I didn't even show you that there's tons of figures over there. I mean, those are all still here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, feel free to look at them, man. I mean, they're just not on the table. It's not really that space. I mean, they're all complete mostly.
Oh,
Anything from Scare Glow supports, Terror Claws to Flying Fist He-Man. I mean, probably a lot of the ones you're missing. Got a Mosquito in here, more boards. Hurricane.
So we're even then? That was all good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can, if you need a couple more parts, feel free to take them.
Did you have the Webster parts at all?
Oh yeah.
Did you?
I just take this, man. I know it's good. Let's do that.
All right, we got on that one.
I just take it, man.
Are you sure?
Throw it in, yeah.
So we're all good?
You paid my number on everything else, so that's fair.
Yeah. I feel good about this. Thanks,
Cool.
buddy.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you holding them.
Yeah. Got any good sales or anything today to run to? Or?
No. What stuff has to be coming up though? It's supposed to be like in the 50s next week. Yeah. So thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll see you next time. All right, so we're back in the garage, and here's kind of where we are so far. I just kind of started filling stuff up with no real rhyme or reason about whether it was like a good guy or a bad guy, or there's no real theme going on to these cases. I just kind of wanted to see how many figures would fit in each one and kind of what they would look like. Definitely have to come up with like some lighting, because these will probably just go up on a shelf and never touched again. So I want to light them up somehow. But I'm pretty happy with these little Amazon cases. They did exactly what I wanted them to. The figures display well in them. Got our King Randor there. Down here we have our Scare Glow next to a Ninjor, next to Squeeze. Probably keep the Skeletor and the He-Man out so they can be on Battle Cat and Panther. And then there's still 2 empty cases that I need to fill up once I finish going through everything. But I did get to add another carded figure. Got a very nice Rattler here. Card's actually in really good shape. Very happy to already have another carded figure in my possession for a total of 2. I think this is going to be just a nice clean way to display these figures, and definitely does its purpose in kind of giving me a goal and an idea of what I want to keep and what I want to sell, because I'm learning that it's not too tricky to come by these old action figures. So this is what I'm working with so far. I'm pretty happy with it. If anyone's interested in these cases, just let me know. I'll send you a link. Pretty easy to find on Amazon though. All right, as always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.